Hey guys, Hannah here. So I'm standing with the Avancé 1501C today because I was just about to sew out a really cool motorcycle club logo on this leather vest here. So I thought I would take a pause and turn on the camera and I'd show you guys some of the things that I did to make sure that we get a really good, successful finished product. So I already have this hooped and ready to go, but the first thing I want to point out to you guys is the backing that we're going to use for this project. We're using a nice cutaway, thicker style backing here. I have it cut around kind of to the shape of my design, and this is really going to help stabilize this vest. The leather stretches a little bit. It also has this underliner here that's going to cause some moving, so this cutaway backing is really going to help with that stabilization. Next thing I will mention is you'll see my run sheet here. You'll see that this is from ColDesi graphics. So this design was digitized by our on-site graphics team, ColDesi Graphics, and they already showed and sent a photo of the design sewed out. So I already know this design is going to look great and turn out awesome. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my hoop on my embroidery machine here, but I do just want to point out to you guys how tight my hooping is for this project. Leather does move, it can stretch, and you don't want that to cause problems for your embroidery. So you want a really nice and taut hoop job. So this motorcycle club logo is a very detailed design. So it does have a lot of color changes, but when you do jobs like this, they're going to be very detailed and your customers will pay more for that high quality product. I went ahead and already put my color changes in here, so not to bore you guys. But as you'll see, the Avancé 1501C makes that really easy for me. It has my color threads on screen, so I can easily just assign my colors. I'll then go to my next screen here, and this is when I want to position my hooping and make sure we're nice and centered. So the next step is going to be to trace our design. Now this step is really essential in making sure you get a really great finished product. You want to make sure that your design is centered correctly. For this, we're doing a little bit of like a right chest logo placement. So it's going to be right up here above our pocket. So we want to select our hoop and make sure that it's sized correctly to fit where we want. So I'll just go into my hoop screen here and I'll select the correct hoop for this job. You'll see that my hoop will move a little bit and it will center it for me. On screen, you can tell that this design does fit in this hoop just about perfectly, but we still want to do that trace and make sure that we're good to go. So the first thing I will do is I want to exit out of the screen and make sure I'm on needle number 1. Needle number 1 will now position itself right in the center of my hoop. I can go back into my hooping screen and I can now perform my trace. So you'll see it's going around the full border of my design here. And this is just going to make sure we don't hit our hoop, and it's going to allow us to align it however we want it so that it's nice and straight. Now that that looks good, we're ready to press go and let the machine start. So this design has 75,000 stitches. So something like this is going to take a little bit of time. This is the kind of job that I like to call a set it and forget it kind of thing. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let the embroidery machine get to work. While it is really mesmerizing to watch the whole thing sew out, this is a great time to get other things done in your shop. All right, everyone, so like I said earlier in this video, this is a big design. So I haven't been watching it the whole time, but I have been popping in here just to check in on it and take photos and videos because it's looking so awesome. But I wanted to pop in and give you guys a little update. We are at, right now, you can see on the screen, about 64,000 stitches out of the 75,500. So we are in the home stretch, guys. My motorcycle club logo is now complete. Our leather vest is finished, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take it off of my machine, I'm going to unhoop it and remove my backing and show you guys the finished product. So as I'm getting ready to show this to you guys, just a couple notes. If you don't already have an Avancé embroidery machine, I'm sure you can tell from this video that this is just not your normal embroidery machine. This is a commercial embroidery machine. It means business. It is a powerhouse and it's capable of doing really big projects like this. And if you do already have one of our Avancé embroidery machines, I just kind of hope that this video inspires you a little bit. These big jobs are out there. There are motorcycle clubs and other places that want big embroidered logos like this. And these kind of jobs are really big money. And the best part is that these are the kind of people that will keep coming back. And as you know, repeat customers are just amazing for your business. So I'm gonna go ahead here and finish cutting my backing. All right, move this to the side, and I will show you guys a close-up here of this amazing finished design. And also just think about what else you could have embroidered on this jacket. We could have further customized this with a name drop or a club position or anything like that. So if you guys want to learn more about the Avancé embroidery machines, you can visit avancé-emb.com. And if you're already an embroiderer and you're looking for some of the supplies we used, go ahead and visit colemanandcompany.com. Thanks for watching.